It's time once again for a mail video. I got so much mail that the post office gave me one of these giant crates to take it all home. So, this is going to be a long one. Sit back, relax, put on your diapers. I think both of these are diapers, I'm not completely sure. And, yeah, this is going to be a long one. Before I get started, though, I've decided I should probably make these weekly on a schedule. So which day works best for you? Which day are you the most bored? Do you have about 5 hours to donate to me? That crate actually isn't all of it. There's also more packages. And if you want a postcard back from me, click the link. Watch that video. I will tell you how to get a postcard back from me. Okay, I guess I better start going through this. I already went through this package here. It's from Felicia, so I kind of already know what's in it. And I noticed that there was candy, and I really want candy, so I am going to consume some candy. So there was 2 8-packs of candy. There's a 4-pack of mac and cheese in there. For real friends chipmunk thing. I'm not sure. Oh, there he is. Because I don't have enough chipmunks already. There is Russell Stover assorted chocolates. Wow. I'm gonna have to. A bar of soap, which I can totally use right now. Well, I totally need it right now, but I can't use it. That's shaped like a cupcake. How sweet it is to be loved by you. There's a fragrance body spray. 3 of them, I think. There's Man Musk. There's Bod. And there's Body Heat Bod. I think she's trying to send me a message here. There is bubblegum flavored lip gloss, because my lip gloss, it's poppin'. There's a wristband that I think in French says, I love you, or something. I've seen that before, obviously. There's a little scrap of paper that says, I like pie. And hi, we're sending you another care package from Maine. Included in said packages, oh, and then they break it all down. Also included is a little note from my 11-year-old sister. She likes pie. Oh, that was a little note. All that's left to say is, hi, Bisky! From Felicia and Mandy. Thank you, Felicia and Mandy. I do enjoy candy. Felicia and Mandy, give me candy. That's a song. Buy it on iTunes. The next piece of mail is from the Young America Corporation Distribution Center. Oh, yeah! It's protective underwear. I'm trying to open the package. I'm not trying to use them. Not yet. Imagine that this gallon of iced tea is really a picture of your feces. Ooh, that's some extra padding down there. Package from another place that is more underwear. It depends for men. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a big maxi pad. I think it's a refill kit. I wish I had some liquid that I could pour. Oh wait, I do. Imagine that this 5-gallon jug is filled with your feces. Come on, absorb. Oh shit! Oh, I got all wet. I'm gonna package this one back up and put it back on the store shelves. Okay, this is really uncomfortable now. Yeah! Okay. Oh, shit, there's still water on the goddamn chair. We go. I got swamp ass now. Okay, so that was a total of 4 diapers. I do not need any more diapers. Whoever is sending me diapers, you can cease and desist with the diaper order. I do not need any more. My life is not as shitty as you make it sound. More candy. I have a travel thing to Montana. I'm just looking for a map. If I don't find one, I'm never going to Montana. There are 3 maps in here. I am definitely going to Montana. Everything else is garbage. Okay, next is a travel brochure to Nunavut. As always, if there's no map, there's no deal. Never setting foot in Nunavut. There is indeed one map, which means I will think about it. The rest is garbage. Next is a travel brochure to Saskatchewan. The same rule applies. No map, no deal. There is a road map. Eventually I will go to Saskatchewan. Next is a travel brochure. No, it's not. How do you pronounce that? Yes, plenty area? An Arbor Area Visitor's Guide? Bullshit. I don't want you. Hello, thank you for interest in Michigan. Michigan. It's always that Michigan. I'm not going there. Next is a travel brochure to Prince Edward Island. Thank you for interest. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, map. Sylvan Learning Center. Not even going to open that. Okay, next is a letter from Peninsula Medical Inc. This is addressed to me, right? Okay, this is addressed to me, but I'm really confused because there's a medical bracelet in there. It says alert lymphedema. No blood test, blood pressure, no IV or injections into this arm. The first sentence in here is the staff at Peninsula Medical understand the various issues that must be considered when making healthcare decisions. But they sent me 2 bracelets telling that I shouldn't have an IV into this arm, so they obviously don't understand. So never go to Peninsula Medical Inc. That's a badass bracelet. I'll wear it all the time and then die because I can't get blood or something. Okay, next is a letter from Merck. Save the hair. Dear Jory, Caron, congratulations on making a decision to do something about your hair loss. I guess now I must come out and say this is why I'm wearing a hat. It's not because it's cold as balls here. It's because I've been losing hair. Okay, next is a letter from Pfizer. As requested, we are sending you information about quitting smoking and a prescription treatment option from Pfizer. Next is a magazine for the Bud catalog. It's a bunch of knives and shit. Okay, next is a travel thing to St. Cloud, Minnesota, but as you can see, it's not a package and there's no map. Never going there. Next is the Park Rapids Lake area. No map, no visit. The College of William and Mary School of Education. They're not obviously that bright because they didn't use that metal clip on the outside. They just glued it shut. So why would I go there, right? Thank you on your interest in the College of William and Mary. You are to be congratulated on your choice to further your education. We are pleased that you are considering pursuing your graduate degree with us. It's weird. I thought I had to have an undergraduate degree to get my graduate degree. Guess not. Okay, let's try and find something that's from an actual person. I just grabbed a whole stack of them. Okay, the first is a letter, and on the back it says there's an anti-Matrix Devonshire seal. That's the seal of approval right there. Sure hope it's money. I like money. Merry Christmas. That's like a month late. Oh, but there is money. Okay, I have Bermuda Monetary Authority, $1. In case you've never seen that before. I hadn't before right now. Repubblica Italiana, 500 whatever nows. That's right, 500 forget-me-nows. There's a suspicious note here from somewhere I have no idea. Apparently it is 1,000 of them. And there's also $10 Canadian, but this looks like a really old bill. Does it have the date on it? 1989. Hey Jory, so you know when somebody gives you a bunch of money and tells you not to spend it all in one place? Well, as you can see, I've sent you money from several countries, making it physically impossible to do so. Bullshit. That sounds like a challenge. He also ends with, "Hi, Bisky!" Oh, and DFTBA. Next is a letter from Camille Gonzalez. Okay, there's like 3 notes inside of here. The normal letter. It says, "Dear Jory, let's calm down the insanity here, unless this is the first thing you read." Ugh, they messed up. From Camille, and Camille also gives me her phone number, which I won't call. She has a couple of drawings here, and then she asks, by the way, what does Wyndham smell like? It actually smells like baked ham. Moving on is a letter. On the back, there's a picture of a Fort Knox. That is right, a hexagon that says Fort Knox on it. All the gold is inside of there. We'll never be able to get it. Jory. Ha, Bisky! This is your pearly gates. It's a microwave. Apparently, when I go to hell, I'm going to be greeted with a microwave. Oh. Says, my microwave of 16 years died last night. Rest in peace, Laura. Corey, by the way, which is from, has a picture of Laura. Corey, I am so sorry for your loss. That means you can buy a new one, and they're way better looking. Have fun with that. Okay, next is a letter from Lupin Demuth from Washington. Oh, it's a bunch of hops. No, the way to my heart. Oh, I stayed with Lupin. I stayed with Lupin when I was on my road trip. She says that she was the bitch that punched me in Portland. And that's true. She says she included some dried cedar and lavender from the beautiful Pacific Northwest forests. Which is weird because I thought it was California poppy seed. That's an inside joke that me and her have. And it kind of smells like I'm going to pass out. Next letter is from Sarah Taylor. On the back, she says, "Be proud of me. This is my first official letter." Sarah, you're growing up. You're growing up so fast, Sarah. An origami swan. I was going to say swine. Are there origami swines? There should be. Says, "A letter for you. A hibisky one at that." And then she says, "Hi, Jory." Hibiscus! At the end of this, she says, "Tell Matrix I said hi." Okay? Which is really weird. Okay, moving on is a letter from Isaiah Reed. On the back, wrote a bunch of hibiscus. Opens with, "Dear Jory, royal awesomeness." And then ends with, "Your new friend, Isaiah Reed." I'm making friends like that. Next is from Pine Bluff. Will it include a map? Land of Legends. Blah, blah, blah. Is this a map? This is not a map. I do not like you. Next is 3 catalogs from Cabela's. They sent me kids, women's, and home and cabin. So there's one relevant one here, kind of, and there's no men's. I see what you're trying to say here, and I don't appreciate it. Okay, next is a giant letter thing from Cars, Culture, Gaming, Music, Sports. Oh, Detroit. I think Detroit is like, "Please come visit us. We have nothing. Come visit us." Well, you want to know why you have nothing? Because you didn't send me a map. All you sent was a Visit Detroit Please magazine. Next is a letter from Ashley Nicole Cox. She included a candy cane and a bunch of Canadian coinage. Is there a way I can get to this without destroying the letter? No, which stinks because there's something she made on here that is a gnome, and it says, "Hello, my name is Hibisky Jr." This is taking forever to pull out all of this change and put it into a change bag. On the back, she has a picture of a rainbow that is giving the middle finger and saying, fart, I think. Perfect. That is like the coolest lawn gnome. Thanks so much, Ashley. Moving on is a letter from, I don't know, 1 penny is in here. It's from Josh Stoddart. I'm only doing this because I opened with Jory Royal Awesomeness. Biscuit! And the coin is from Great Britain. Thank you. Moving on. It's 2 letters from Ontario. Asking me to come and visit because apparently I'm the most popular thing to ever happen to Ontario. Hey, look, more maps. Great. And I have to change the battery, so we will take a quick break. Go to the bathroom, grab some food. Don't do the 2 at the same time. Okay, I'm back. Let's get back into this, shall we? Okay, letter. On the back is a padlock to keep it sealed up like Fort Knox. There is a bear, I think it's Pedo Bear, with a chainsaw and a katana. And then there's a Christmas tree that says, "Ho crap." Hibisky! From Joseph to Jory. Okay, there's 20-something or others from Nicaragua. Okay, there's a letter index card thing. It says, "I hope this money finds you." It's from one of the countries I visited. Also, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. P.S. The money is made out of plastic, which goes along with my suspicions. Okay, next is a letter from Philip Schrader. This letter has like an entire roll of Scotch tape on the back. I guess to try and seal it up like Fort Knox, but they didn't seal the bottom that well. So, just slip in the letter opener, and it is open. The defenses have been breached, ladies. Opens with Jory Royal Awesomeness and Hobbiskiest of them all, which is perfect. Also, I want to point out that they printed out a sheet of white-lined paper on a sheet of white paper, which is awesome. Ends with Hobbiski Philip. Oh, and also says included is some coins in gum or something. I think there's coins in between the gum wrappers. After everything I do for you, you make me work. Life sucks, you know? Oh, no. I dropped the coins into my swamp ass. Okay, so the coins in here. One is a 5-cent piece to Canada, and the other is a 5-pence piece. Okay, the next is a letter from Hyatt Place. Next is a letter from Billy Goodenough. His last name is Goodenough. Goodenough. I sure hope that's his real last name. Dear Jory, I know this got to you after Christmas, but Merry Christmas anyways. Hope you had a Hobbiski Christmas, because I did. By the way, love the microwave show. Hobbiski Billy. Doesn't sign good enough again, but good enough. This one is from SuperTech571. On the back here it says, don't read the return address, Jory, but do I ever really read the return address? I'm not sure. Inside the letter is another letter that is sealed up like Fort Knox. Oh, it actually says protected with Fort Knox. Can you see that? Let's see if you can see it. Yeah, you probably can, whatever. There's definitely a flaw to their design here, which is the way they folded it means that I'll have to like cut the letter in half. And we'll see how that affects the reading of the letter. Yeah, I'm not sure if they opened with Hey Jory or where do I put the return address. Either way, I think they ended with Hobbiski. And there's also a stick of Wrigley's gum in here. Okay, moving on is the squarest letter I have received. I guess that's how they do it wherever this is from. I think it's Great Britain. Let's find out. Simpsons. This is from Steve in Scotland. P.S. Hobbiski. Next is a letter from Katie and Bailey. Is this the Bailey? Is this the Katie? And it's sealed with a microwave. Much better than a kiss, because this one can actually do shit. Okay. Me and Katie decided, hey, let's watch Jory open mail. And after about 5 minutes, we looked at each other and were like, we should send Jory a postcard. Katie said, our town is too small to have postcards. Then I answered back, if Jory Caron wants a postcard, Jory Caron is going to get a postcard. I like your enthusiasm. And loyalty. They are self-proclaimed Penelope microwave guardians, and they're I was going to say angels, but I accidentally said Asians. They're that too. Look at their eyes. That's more of a joke about how they're like anime, not at the, the way the eyes are, but I really fucked that up. I'll stop talking. In the postcard it says, you ask for a postcard and you get it even though it's handmade. Bailey and Kaylee, I prefer the handmade ones. Unfortunately, this one was not sent on its own, so I can't enter you into the postcard giveaway thing. But it will stay in my heart forever, even though it's not going in my heart. I'll move on. Okay. Thank you, Katie and Bailey. Moving on is a letter from Jim Borzelleri. The letter says, hey Jory, since you like fire, throw this package, wrapper and doll, and your fire on air so you can have pretty colors in your fire. Happy holidays, or should I say, Hobbiski holidays. Sincerely, Jim. And it's a package that makes the flames turn funny colors. Thank you, I will definitely use this eventually. Okay, next is a letter from Vince in Hamilton, Ontario. And I like what the post office did here. They printed over the stamps, Santa, ho ho ho, something or other Noel. I think it's French or Italian. Can never be too sure. And on the back here it says, Hobbiski. Those who have like stomachs that can't handle stuff, you should look away. It says, this is me. And the letter says, Jory, my tiny little nipples went to France. Hobbiski from Vince. Thank you, Vince. That was truly terrifying. Okay, moving on is a letter from Topeka. It says visit Topeka, but it's just a letter, so unless they found a way to shove micro maps into letters, it's not looking too good for Topeka. Nope. No map. If any of you follow my endorsements, never go to Topeka. Okay, next is a letter from... I have no idea. It is a bunch of stuff on the Planet Protectors Club, which is interesting because they mail these out so freely, and I'm just going to throw them away. Okay, the next is, a letter from the United States Environmental Protection Agency. I hope they aren't on to me. It's a bunch of stuff from the Environmental Protection Agency, but it's in a language that I can't read, and I'm not sure what language it is. It's a bunch of these little pamphlets, and they're all in the same language. Does anyone know what language this is? Anyone at all? Moving on is a parcel. Someone sent me 5 flat-rate mailing envelopes, which is great, except I don't need them. Next, probably my favorite gift is a potty training success DVD, because as you can see, I will run out eventually of diapers, and I do need this. So thank you, because now I can throw it out. Next is a letter from the Islamic Society of Greater Houston. Oh, dude! They sent me a Caron. There's also a book in here, Seeking the Treasures of the Quran, and a little pamphlet introducing Islam, but there's no map, so I don't think I'll be visiting Islam. Okay, next is a mailing envelope thingy from... I have no idea. Let's open it. The business card reads, Jory Caron, wife of Matrix Devonshire, fight for pie. On the back of this one is a dog taking a shit. On the back of this one is a bunch of tampons. Take a look at my cards. My business cards. I work so hard, baby, because I'm a YouTube partner crazy. My dance. I wrote that song, actually. Don't need to throw credit to anyone else because that's my song. I wish someone would write some background music to it, though. Next is a big letter from Kelly Lewis in Petaluma, California, sealed with a bear and Jory. In here is a bunch of stuff rubber banded together. There's a letter in there that says open first, so I will respect Kelly's wishes. It's a card with a giant dinosaur on it. It says, "Hi, Bisky." Weird card, huh? Lol. I have a question. Do you read all of your mail, or do you just grab a big handful? Well, I read all of it. That's why there's a really long mail episode today. Then she includes a bunch of local attractions pamphlets. There's the Driven Raceway. I actually just really like the back of this envelope, and I'm totally saving it. Okay, next is a letter from Chris Whitmer. It's a card. It says, "A Christmas wish. Hi, Bisky." That bears repeating, because it's a polar bear. It says, "Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Chris." Okay, next is a letter with no return address. "Dear Jory Caron, we at Acorn Stair Lifts have been notified that you have certain troubles with your stairs." Next is a letter from Ben Darnell. It's sealed with wax. Inside is a letter that's sealed with masking tape. The biggest problem with sealing your inside letter with masking tape is that there's no way for me to, open it without destroying it. So if you seal your stuff with masking tape, you're basically saying, hey, here's a letter, now destroy it. Oh, luckily it is not a letter. It is a picture inside. It says, check out my rocks. Hello, Jory Royal Awesomeness. Thank you. The hobbiskiest of them all. Thank you. I'm not worthy. No, you're not. Hope your holiday season was filled with friends, family, and hobbisky and fun. Ben Darnell ends with, live long and hobbisky. Okay, next is a letter. Same style envelope as Ben Darnell. Go figure, this is from Ben Darnell. He says, to Jory Caron and Jory Caron only, so you won't see any of this. Okay, next is a letter from Janet LaCava. Let's open this. It is sealed with a kiss, a smooch, hugs, and a wink. Okay, inside is a card. And it's one of those singing cards, but because the music is copywritten, you cannot partake in its awesomeness. But it goes something like, Cupid, draw back your bow. Thank you, Janet. Okay, next is a letter from Tennessee Department of Transportation. They are smart because they use these little metal clips. Inside, straight to the point, is a map. Tennessee is the smartest place in the world. Okay, next is a letter from Hydropeptide. Inside is a packet, Power Lift, Anti-Wrinkle Ultra Rich Concentrate. Wonder what it smells like. Ugh, it doesn't smell good. It does not smell good. Okay, next is a packet from Quebec. It's like, oh, please, Jory, come visit. Okay, duplicate pictures. Quebec, that's your first problem. You sent 2 of the exact same thing. Both are in French. There's 2 maps in here. There's 2 little official tourist guides. There's 2 of these little official tour guides. And 2 of these things. So, Quebec, the land of duplicates. Okay, let's see what this thing has. Visit Phoenix. Please visit Phoenix. Won't be visiting Phoenix. Next is a mailer from Cooperations. Oregon. It's like, hey, come on, visit Oregon. Seriously, dude, you should visit Oregon. Come on, we're not that bad. You should visit Oregon. Come on, you'd love Oregon. Seriously, dude, though, come on. Oregon's pretty cool. Come on, you would really appreciate Oregon. Next is a packet from the Women's International Pharmacy. I sure hope it's those birth control pills. It's a bunch of information on how to order, I think. Oh, female hormone therapy options. I got a magazine from Minnesota. I think someone went to every single state in the U.S. and was like, hey, you should send Jory some shit. There's a magazine to Jegs. I wish it was a magazine to Jugs, though. Boobies. There's another mailer from Youth and Human... Oh, no, this is something else. There's a mailer here from Youth and Human Rights International. And I have no idea how to open it. Okay, they sent me a folder on Youth for Human Rights or something. Blah, 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 blah. Next is a little thing for a vegetarian starter guide. I'll definitely be using that. Okay, next is a letter from Jenna DeSteff. Jenna DeSteff. We're going to go with that. Back, she says, go snail mail. This is the first one. Okay, so she sent me some temporary tattoos. She sent me a leaf. She sent me a nickel. And also some historic vocab words, like the Puritans and the Aztecs. She says, ha bisky. Oh, and by the way, Wyndham makes me think of Windy Ham and flying pigs. Next is a packet from Butler County Tourism Convention Bureau. Oh boy. There's a bunch of things you can do in Butler County, Pennsylvania, I guess. But there's no map. Ooh. Next is a letter from Suburban Water Testing Labs. Hope my water's good. Okay, this says, the odds of winning the Powerball lottery are 1 in 146,107,962. The odds of being struck by lightning are roughly 1 in 700,000. The odds of having contaminated drinking water are 1 in 5. 2 letters from Manhattan, the Little Apple. They send a map. No map. Never visit Manhattan, the Little Apple. Next is a letter from Nathan Pranger. Okay, so Nathan says, here's some stuff I found around my house. Then he includes just a packet filled with a bunch of stuff he found around his house. Interesting fact, you found it around your house so that I didn't have to find it around my house. Please don't send me a letter filled with a bunch of crap you found around your house. Stuff. Next is a letter, I'm not really sure where it's from. What country is that? Norway? Is it Norway? In here is a postcard that has not been used, and I will totally be sending this one to the winner today. There's a picture here. On the bottom it says, "A wild St. Margaret II appeared. You're fucked." Okay, it says, "The postcard is the town I live in. It's called Sandnessiesin. Says, if you say it correctly, I'll give you a kroner." Well, I'll give you a kroner anyways. Also, the postcard is the Seven Sisters, blah, 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 blah. Not sure. So it's in Norwegian. So Norway, I guess it is Norway. So they spell Norway Norge. He sent 2 1-kroner pieces, krone, and 1 50-cent krone piece. I have no idea. But their currency is awesome because it has a hole in it. I like those punk rock chicks with hair just like Rihanna. Okay, the next letter is from Ethan Hall. There's a rubber band in here, a safety pin, and a penny. Great. It's like I'm MacGyver. Dear Jory, I am sending you 3 very useful items. Use them wisely. 1, a rubber band. 2, a penny. 3, a safety pin. Possible uses: construct a slingshot using the rubber band. You can then fire the penny and or the safety pin. Warning, even though the safety pin may be safe, I assure you it is not. 2, I don't know any other uses. Sincerely, Ethan. P.S. Don't freeze this winter. Okay, next is a letter from Fiona R. in Loudon, New Hampshire. The hobbiskiest of them all, Jory Caron, in the address field. Awesome. Hey, Matrix, how terrified are you? Dear Jory, your hobbiskiest majesty, I am not worthy. That is a good one. That's a good addition to it. She says, the orange in your sweatshirt was incredibly hard to recreate, but she said she got it, and she dubbed the color Jorange. Thank you so much for the picture, though. I love pictures. I love pictures like this. Dear Jory, my name is King Cool. I am sending you 2 500,000 Krajina dinar notes. The Republic of Serbian Krajina was a Serbian separatist government within Croatia that wasn't recognized internationally. And these are the notes. I'm rich! This letter came from Rhode Island, though, so I'm not sure how King Cool had the Republic of Serbian Krajina money. This person ends with, P.S. I wouldn't add a P.S., but everyone else seems to. I'm just curious if you have ever watched Is It a Good Idea to Freeze This? If you don't want to give me an unnecessary plug, feel free to omit this postscript, but I guess I've already said that, so it's going to make it in the video, won't it? Next letter is from Calvin. Holy shit. Calvin's letter has, on the side of it, bend and tear here. Hey Jory, happy 2011. Hope it's a hobbiskey year for you. I've included some Canadian Tire money, which you may be able to use for beer, or even at Canadian Tire, as it's supposed to be. Canadian Tire money, 5 cents. 5 cents? How can I buy beer with this? What is this going to get me, 1 sip? And Canadian beer sucks. Okay, next is a letter with a credit update, I guess. Hey, I'm eligible for a credit card with their lowest rate ever. Okay, moving on. Doesn't say who it's from, but I think it's from Great Britain. The letter is deja vu, because I seem to remember doing this. Biscuit! It's from John Freeman. Moving on is a letter from Cameron Bocas. Kind of picky, though. As a note to the post office, he says, hand sort this, shaken, not stirred. Included is 100 pesos to the Republic of Chile. I love chilies. On the back of this letter, there is a picture. I think that really, really hairy person is supposed to be me. And then that's my... I heard you like mushrooms, so I'm sending you this picture. I don't like mushrooms. I hate mushrooms. At the end, he says, I lost the game. Thank you, Cameron. Okay, next letter. Okay, this is from Sarah Sloth, less than 3. Awesome! The picture on the back is definitely Sarah. She says, hey, Jory, I love your videos. You're such a funny guy. I don't know why, but my friend took a picture of me during cheerleading practice and said I should mail it to you. It should be on the back of this letter. Anyways, thanks for being so cute. Lots of love, Sarah Sloth. It has come to my attention that I have been filming this part for another hour and 20 minutes, so you should probably take a break. Go to the bathroom. More food, or whatever. Change your diaper if you need to. Now we're back. This is a letter from Abby McQuilkin from New York, and covered the entire letter with hibiscus and on the back. But the truly interesting thing is that this found me because my address is hidden amongst all of the hibiscus. How the hell did the post office do that? Inside is a little cupcake. Opens with, "I thought you might like a letter that didn't involve me asking you to marry me like that douchebag Matrix Devonshire." Wow. So harsh. Says, also, my last name is pronounced McQuilkin. I don't know if I pronounced it right the first time. Probably not. It also ends with, "Hi, Bisky. Have a great day. Keep being awesome." Well, thanks. You don't forget to be awesome either, okay? Okay. Next is a letter from David Bayer. He seals it, saying, "This has been sealed normally, not like Fort Knox." He includes a letter opener, which is good because at the rate I'm going, this one's going to be dull. And, like, by the end of this episode. Starts with, "Nobody likes roasted hibiscus." At the end, David says, "Let everyone know this letter was sent from California." I guess he's trying to advertise himself. Ooh, next is a letter from the History Channel Club. It says, "Invoice enclosed. Do not bend. Thank you for activating your membership in the History Channel Club. Apparently I got a free 30-day trial membership to the History Channel Club, but it'll cost $24 to enter the 24-month membership. And then there's a bunch of crap that's like, hey, you should pay me right now, or I'll break your knees." So I'm not going to pay this. Okay, next is a letter from It Doesn't Say. The card says, "Happy Christmas to my lovely husband. Dear Jory, have a really good Xmas. Good luck with whatever you do next. Love from Northern Ireland. You have a big following here. Just kidding, it's only me." Says, from Princess Jasmine. Nah, I wish. Princess Leia. Well, not quite. Leah. There's a picture of a giant hibiscus to the rescue. And there's also a letter that is ridiculously long. Okay. At the end of this letter, she says, "Please continue saying, ladies." And then she also says, "Okay, cutest thing I have ever seen was your kitty photo on Facebook. Oh my god," I was like, eek! It's wee Jory. And I like how she says wee Jory because she's Irish. So I think that's just awesome. And she also says, "P.S. Why is it New Hampshire, but it's Matrix Devonshire?" But I think, well, the problem here is that it is, to me, it's New Hampshire. And Matrix Devonshire. Oh, I see what you're saying. New Hampshire. And then she says, "I've got you there." And she does. I don't know. Matrix Devonshire. New Hampshire. I don't know. Why don't you ask England, where they invented the language and I guess fucked it up. Okay, next is a mailing envelope from Janet LaCava. She says, "Enclosed in this is a non-creepy poem, a couple postcards, and a birthday card for John Paula." And she wants me to get that to him. Thank you for the poem. I liked it. And there are 2 postcards in here, which she stamps, but then she sent them to me inside of another envelope. Okay, next is 2 envelopes to Cash for Gold. Okay, next is 2 envelopes to Hover Around. Okay, next is a letter from Mesa, Arizona. Mesa Map and Guide. Again, Mesa, Arizona, only sending me a map. Perfect. Jory Caron endorses Mesa, Arizona. Okay, next is a letter from Joey Lakowicz. I don't know. There's a picture. You draw something on it with the red crayon provided below. Thanks sincerely, Joey. P.S. The first letter I sent you was when you drew an alien spacecraft attacking Toronto. There is a crayon in here, but it snapped in half. So, okay, what are we going to do? In the skies above Toronto. Okay. I drew an apple falling from the sky, and an arrow that says bigger apple, and it says gravity, and then there's red on the bottom and it says soon to be blood. Because the apple is going to crush Toronto. Is that morbid? Maybe. Moving on. There's a package here that I can't open. There we go. What is it? Oh, deodorant. Women's deodorant. Oh, and not only deodorant, I guess it's that time of the month for me, because I also have a tampon. Oh, multiple tampons. I have some pads, a couple of tampons, and I have no idea what the fuck this is. But I guess that kind of makes sense, as I don't have a vagina. There's also 2 boxes of tissues here, which is great because I just ran out of the other tissues. Okay, there's this box from Mark. He included a DVD of anime, but I don't watch anime. He included a Transformer action figure toy, but I don't play with toys, but I'll see if I can donate this to something or other. I'm sure someone will want it. And there's also a letter in here. Included $1 Romanian called a liu. He was there apparently on July 2010. And also a pin that says Delta City, and he says, wear this. Thank you, Mike, for the package. And stuff was inside the package. Next is a package from Keegan. There is a laser pointer, a dream catcher, a slinky, a change jar container thing, a bandana, a flashlight, grow a boyfriend, leave him in water for 3 days, and he gets 600 times bigger, just like me. Letter. Dear King of the Hobisky Biscuits, I'm from London, Ontario. In this box are the most random things at the dollar store. I thought you might like them. I love the microwave show and your vlog video things. You're cool. Have a great day, and Hobisky! Oh, there's also 2 magnets. Sorry, officer, I thought you wanted to race. And a Canada one. And there's also something else in here, I think. Unless I'm making this up. Turns out I'm making it up. It just says Hobisky. Here's another letter from Jenna Daystaff. This is the second, it must be. There's a guitar pick in here. She says she sent me her lucky guitar pick and also sending me a packet so I can visit Virginia Beach. Okay, postcards. This one is from Alan. It says all he had to say was on the front. Taoism, shit happens. Buddhism, if shit happens, it really isn't shit. Hinduism, this shit has happened before. Islam, if shit happens, it was the will of Allah. Catholicism, shit happens because you deserve it. Protestantism, work harder or shit will happen. Materialist, whoever dies with the most shit wins. Atheist, I can't believe this shit. Militant agnostic, I don't know shit and neither do you. Judaism, why does shit always happen to us? Eco-spiritual, compost happens, it's all good shit. Rastafarianism, let's smoke this shit. Next postcard from Kelly. She says, hey Jory Hobisky, Kelly here. Did you know you're freaking epic? From Kelly. Well, thanks. Next postcard. Also from Kelly Lewis. Guess where I'm going at the beginning of May? To sing at the Giants game in San Francisco. Yay! Hobisky. From Kelly Lewis. Next is from Raven. She says, is your weather as odd as ours? Our weather is pretty odd, but I mean, I guess it's not as odd as... Where are you from? Where? Celtic. It's probably as odd as yours, but I don't think yours is that odd. Next is a postcard from Kelly Lewis. It says, Hobisky, wholesome cow. It says, if you're reading this, you're awesome. Next is a postcard from John Henson. It says, I visited Texas during Christmas break, and boy, is it miserable. I'll keep that in mind. Next is a postcard from John Henson. It says, hey Jory, the Hobiskiest of them all. How are you? I heard you like exotic food, so here's a recipe from Texas. I hope you like it. Texas rattlesnake recipe. Skin snake by cutting through the skin and peeling it back until you have completely skinned the snake. Cut into 3 to 4 inch pieces. Roll the snake cuts in a mixture of cornmeal and flour seasoned with salt and pepper. Dip into a mixture of egg and milk. Dredge in cornmeal mixture again. Saute in hot oil until browned on all sides. Serve with Hobisky. It says salsa, but he crossed it out and wrote Hobisky. I agree. Nice change. Next, how fittingly, is a postcard from the CIA, the Culinary Institute of America. I'm not going to say who this is from because she opens up with, "Dear Jory, so this is my school. It's not as great as it seems. Pretty much everyone here is a douchebag." And I don't want her to get in trouble with the other douchebags there. Next is a postcard from Calvin. It says, "Hey Jory, the anti-matrix Devonshire system is almost complete. It may or may not be involved with the boat pictured on the front." I think that means I'll be living on a boat soon. Awesome. This is from Raven. Says, "Bummer, the top got cut off. When I printed it, it said a picture of maturity." Next is a postcard. It says, "Jory, howdy, this is King Cool. I acquired this postcard in Boston in April 2003 when I saw the Cowboy Bebop film. Sincerely, King Cool." Next, postcard. It says, "Dear Jory, I received your address in my locker a couple of days ago. Wondering who you were, I searched your address online and saw a couple of your videos of yours. I'd have to say your microwave show is interesting. I shall watch it all before my finals begin. Thank you for making me laugh. I hope it isn't cold up there for you. It's warm and sunny down here." Well, way to brag, asshole. No. Cut that out. It says, "P.S. My friend kept yelling, 'Hobisky,' while I wrote this." You have a good friend. Postcard from Raven. "Jory, enjoy today's ride on the gravy train. Choot choot." It's from Rebecca Starkey. It says, "Hobisky, tip your dealers." I'll have to remember that, but I don't gamble, so. Unless they mean the dealers like. Next, postcard from Matt Cody. As you can see, I was bored at work and made a lot of postcard. Oh, this must have been carried over from last time. Next is a postcard. It's cut out from a box of Shake and Bake. It says, "Hey Jory, Hobisky, I'm a big fan of yours. I didn't have a postcard, so I hope this works. I've included a real, authentic air guitar with this card. Hobisky, yours, Jesse." Dude, thanks for the air guitar. I can't play the air guitar, though, unfortunately. I never got around to learning how to play. Next is not a postcard. I thought it was, though. It's a menu to Capri Pizza. It's from John Henson. It says, "Hey, Jory, I'm not worthy. I was wondering if you've ever heard of the band Cake." I have. Next postcard is from Peter. Peter Garcia. Garcia. Must be Garcia. Peter says, "Read this first. P.S. My English teacher forced me to send a poem to somebody, so Hobisky and Feliz Navidad." Jeans. They were the most popular jeans ever. Navy, like the winter twilight skies. Those who wore them were considered clever, witty, wild. The few good people would take you in, yet as I took these shapes of denim and let them crawl up my legs, I soon realized they were high waters. Next is a postcard from, it says, "Hey Jory, it's me again, Sarah Edwards. A very Hobisky Christmas to you." She says that she's been busy making cakes for all of her parents' friends. It says if she can find a package of stamps, she'll send me a copy of the recipe. And then says, "Did I mention it's carrot?" Apparently she makes a wonderful carrot cake. Next is a postcard from Raven. Says, "Ahoy there, Jory. It's me again. Hope you like this picture. I took it myself back in 2006. I do like that picture. It's amazing that a building can still stand after, falling like that. Must be really disorienting being in that building." Yes, that is everything. You have seen all of the postcards, except this is a menu. You've seen all the postcards today. Now I get to pick one of them, right? Isn't that how this works? Yes. I have to pick one of these postcards to mail a postcard back to. Liked it. I do like this one, though. I'm going to send one back to the Shake and Bake box. Because, boy, Shake and Bake, you know? So Jesse Masiola. Jesse Masiola will get a postcard back because this is clever. Okay, so that is it for this episode of Jory Opens Mail and Shit and Other Stuff. If you've been sending me all of these, like, tourist packages and stuff, you don't have to send them anymore. This mail video is probably going to be ridiculously long because of that. I also have met my quota for diapers, so I don't really need any more of those. Again, if you want to get a postcard back from me, click the link, and I will tell you how to get a postcard back from me. And, as always, if you did not see your mail here, it either got lost at the post office, I could have lost it because there was a shitload of mail, I probably dropped it somewhere, or it got lost in the mail, or you forgot to mail it out, or you forgot to use a stamp, or divine intervention, maybe, if it was a terrible letter. And that's about it for this episode. So, I hope to see you guys next time, and I hope it doesn't take me forever to edit this video. Goodbye.